Hello, welcome back and nice to meet you. Thank you so much for watching my video. In this video, I try to fix this Seiko electronic watch. This is not running. Only the time and date settings are working fine now. Since this is a battery-powered watch, the first step will be to try a new battery. This Seiko 0702A is not a quartz watch. This is a mechanical watch and the balance and the escape wheel regulate the movement. This is the old battery, 0.3 volt. The battery has died. This is a new one, which has 1.5 volt. After replacing the battery, it started running. But I faced a strange problem. When I flipped the watch, when the dial side is up, the movement stops. This is weird. We need to disassemble the movement to find the cause of the problem. Also, a good cleaning and oiling we need to do. I'm taking the movement from the case to disassemble the movement. I'm removing the hands and dial. There are two eccentric screws on the plate. I'm rotating each by 180 degrees. The dial is in very good condition for its age. We are ready to disassemble the movement. This is the electronic switch lever of this movement. This is switched by the setting lever. I'm removing the circuit board. There is no quartz. Instead, we can see a transistor and capacitor on the board. I'm removing the coil. This coil drives the balance wheel, and the balance drives the escape and train wheels. The balance assembly has a pair of balance wheels. This is different from a typical balance wheel. Also, there are magnets on each wheel inside. We need to keep this in a clean box, not to catch metal dust around. I'm removing a friction spring for the second pinion and followed by the train bridge. I'm removing the wheels. This wheel has a pinion to transfer the movement to the other side. The part fork also has a permanent magnet, so we need to keep it away from iron material. This is the most important and most fragile part of this movement. This pearl prevents the reversal of the escape wheel movement. We need to adjust this part later to make this movement run again with good amplitude. I didn't disassemble the center part. This is a mechanical switch to stop the movement. This is controlled by the stem. The next step is disassembling the dial side. The dial side has nothing special. There are calendar works, motion works, and setting works. The disassembly is completed. I'm cleaning all parts by hand. I didn't see any corrosion on the electronic components, but I cleaned the contact points with isopropyl alcohol. I also cleaned other mechanical parts as usual. After cleaning with an ultrasonic cleaner, I inspect all mechanical parts and I didn't see any issues with the parts. I also cleaned and put oil on the balance jewels off camera. I will start assembling the movement. I'm doing in the reverse order of the disassembly. Please note that this is non-professional work without the official technical document. There seems to be Japanese technical documents for this movement, but I couldn't find and get them. So anything that I'm doing may be wrong. Well, what I did on the tire side will be okay because it's not so different from other movements. So far, so good. The setting system works fine. Then I'm assembling the gear train. I put this part first, but I think it will be better to install this after assembling the gear train to prevent any damage to the pole. Before installing the pallet, make sure there is no dust on the magnet. I used Rodico to remove dust from the magnet. This is the most important step in the assembling process. I adjusted the gap between the pole and the escape wheel of camera. If the gap is too big, the movement doesn't start. If the gap is too small, the parts may be damaged. When I assembling the balance, I found metal debris on the balance wheel magnet. I presume this is the reason why the watch doesn't run when the dial side is up. We can check the movement at this step. The third wheel rotates counterclockwise. If not, we need to check the gap between the pole and the escape wheel again. I'm replacing the electronic modules. I made a small mistake on this part. This will be fixed later soon. Now it's time to test the movement. I'm putting a new battery. I turned on the switch by pushing the stem, but it didn't start. First, I fixed the switch lever, but this doesn't change the result. So I adjusted the pole again and it works. There are two adjustment screws for the part. I'm showing how to adjust the part. You can see the balance is stopped by rotating the screw. Actually, this was a big mistake. We should do this under a microscope to check the gap. Also, we should not rotate the screw so much. Otherwise, the part will be damaged. Anyway, we are almost there. The final step is fitting the dial and hands on the movement. I can say I succeeded to repair the watch. But this is not the end of the story. I found dust on the dial, so I disassembled it again to remove the dust. And also I wanted to adjust more to get a better amplitude. But I did too much on it and I broke the part. I need to find a part or a donor movement to make this run again. I'm sorry that I couldn't show you a repaired watch. This is the end of this video. But I hope you enjoyed it and this video helps someone not to make the same mistake as I made. We will see you next time. Bye.